like a spontaneous natal chart, uh, weird ass podcast. But if you join, you gonna get jeweled today. Like this is gonna be some real stuff I'm gonna spit to y'all right now. So I'm gonna wait a little while. Boy, already lit. See who in the building right now. Give it a couple chances for people to get in the room. But it's some deep astrology slash human nature stuff. So I'm just waiting to see somebody say hi, what's up. I'm drunk as hell. Damn. Drunk. I'm drunk off that aloe vera. Who all in the building say what's up to you, boy? Nova. Just had to speak with a friend, so I had to go live and spit some real stuff to y'all. And from my boy Dis, my boy said, and my boy Chief, they say I'm more real when I'm tipsy. I am that. So go ahead and join the podcast. Wait until somebody say what's up. And I'm gonna break this little thing down for y'all right quick. We're talking about sex tonight. We're talking about sex. So, all kids not in the room, leave out right now. Blueberry in the building, what's up, girl? Don't leave. This is juicy comment. We talking about sex tonight. Are you scared? You scared? You scared? Talking about some things tonight. I'm probably gonna get banned off of YouTube, but I don't give a damn. We finna roll this tonight. Who all else in the building tonight? And once I get started, I ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna be a long podcast. I'm gonna get the point through and let people know what the real is. We're gonna separate the pretender from contenders right now, you know what I'm saying? For real. So I'm gonna let 2 more minutes go through and I'm gonna go and slang what I know. I'm tired of playing with people. I'm tired of playing right now, man. I gotta be real with y'all, man. You into astrology, you into this politic thing that my boy said and this I'm putting out there, it's all cool and all dandy. But I'm finna put you on the spiritual level thing. And some can handle it, some can't. It's grown folks conversation. I'm willing to answer some questions. Some I may not have the answer for, I'm gonna be honest. But the boy tipsy. You know when I'm tipsy, I'm gonna let some shit loose. So this is what it is. I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret I did. That's kind of messed up. But maybe you might like it a little bit. My Gemini Mars on lit right now. Not my Aries Venus. My Gemini Mars. You're gonna see a difference tonight when my Gemini and my Aries get together and have a party. You can already see the vibe. One more minute and we're gonna start this thing up. Who all in the building? 16 people. If your name is known like Blueberry, stop looking at the time, y'all boy back on the block. Man, I'm out in the truck. I can't wait to get my homie Said and Chief and my boy Dis, but I'm solo dolo tonight. But I'm gonna represent. I'm just looking for all my people out there. 7, where you at? Miss Phillips, where you at? I love it when I memorize y'all names, cause y'all are stars. Y'all are very VIP people for me. And we got 15 minutes. I'm gonna jump this thing off. I don't want to lose nobody. We talking about sex, all type of stuff that you don't think had nothing to do with astrology right now. Let's get them lights up, y'all. 23 people in the building. Let's get them lights up. Supposed to watch a movie, but I decided to be with y'all because I don't care nothing about the movie. I'm tipsy anyway. All right, let's start this off. So the topic for tonight is astrology based on a sexual narrative. And Alicia, was your Zodiac? Was your Zodiac where you from? Ethan, was your Zodiac where you from? Passing through. Hope you're traveling safely and just genuinely happy. Love you, Ace. Love you too, Miss Cherie. Happy for you passing through. This is one you may want to check out because we're talking about sex. We're talking about astrology that had nothing to do with sex, what they say. Now, I'm going to say this right quick. I'm a Gemini Mars. And why you ain't going to ask me my bottom of time? All right, you just... Thank you for loving our content, Ms. Millers. Mr. or Mrs. Millers. So what we're going to say is astrology has everything to do with sex. Everything to do with sex. Not some things, not maybe some things, whatever like that. I am a Gemini Mars. My whole objective is to know how to have sex with you. Damn, this thing went off fast. Hold on 1 second. I think I got to charge that mug. Anyway, I don't care. We just go with the dim lights tonight. You should if you want to. We've been kind of low on it, but subscribe if you want to. But anyway, let me try to turn it a little bit lighter. All right, so we busting out this thing right quick. This your boy King Nation Nova Satan Nova Chronicles, and I'm trying to make more light. Y'all can see me okay. I'm not perfect, but this thing that went off on me. So hold on 1 second. All right, we'll try it one more time with the light. Okay. So, thank you, appreciate it. Got the Kendrick, Villain, Drake. Okay. All right, so tonight we're talking about natal charts and prediction when it comes to sex and activity. It does have a big connection with sex. And I have my Gemini Mars. Some people think Gemini Mars is evil. I read that Gemini Mars may be worse than Gemini Lilith sometimes. The biggest thing about me is I want to know more about you than you know about me. I like to study people, their natal charts, their positions, their situation in life that they continue to do. And it does have something to do with sex. Like, I want to know how this woman's body feels when I have sex with her. Now, a lot of people who are not spiritually connected think, oh, he's a Taurus. Oh, he's 6'5". He working with something. I ain't gonna lie, I'm working with something. I ain't trying to brag, but I'm saying I'm working with something. Whatever. It is what it is. Your boy got tools. So, I know that. But I feel like with women and men, it's bigger than, well, women for me. I ain't got no men in there. It's more than just that. And I do take the time to figure out what it is that it is. So, when I have sex with a woman, I do know their natal chart. And a lot of placements, not all placements, I'm not arrogant, I know how to have sex with. I know how to make love to that certain sign. And I just had a friend I was talking to, who's just a subscriber, but a friend too, a client and a friend, who said, oh, it has to deal with my body. You don't know this, you don't know this. And I told her straight up, it's spiritually and mentally too, before it becomes a physical action. Now, I'm not here to sit here and have y'all read and pick apart my substance as to tell you how I would have sex with you. That's too easy, and I know that's what y'all want, but just not what you're gonna get. But yet and still, I would tell you, if I'm identifying I have a chemistry with your natal chart, I know how to have sex with you. I know how to make it good. I know how to make it fulfilling. I can even manipulate the situation. Now, I pass it to y'all to say, what's y'all zodiac? Mars and Venus is what I'm looking for. And I may tell you, I may not. But, yeah, that's what I'm going to start off with. Because I like to have sex with that Mars and that woman. That Mars and that woman tells me a lot about how she want to have sex. That Venus, I may use for foreplay. But that Mars, if I hit that Mars, I told you before, you got to hit it in the Mars. That's where the orgasm going to come from. That's what I'm going to beat it down at. Just being real and raw with y'all right now. Because I don't give two shits. That's what it is. So I'm waiting for y'all to respond on what I just said. My zodiac is Virgo. My Venus is Leo. My Mars is Taurus. Okay. I've been familiar with the Taurus. Okay, I have a Mars, Pisces, a Venus, and Capricorn. What did that mean? That means you love like a Pisces would, and that means you act like a Capricorn would. You kind of lust a little bit in your Venus, but not too much. But when you get in a relationship, you act more like a Pisces. But when you're in your regular nature, natural walking around self, you're more like a Capricorn. That's the narrative. And a lot of people been having issue with Pisces, especially Pisces Mars. I'm gonna let you know. They think they can choose a Pisces when the truth is Pisces choose what the hell they want to choose. It's nothing we can understand. Only thing I ask of people is, if a Pisces choose you, just don't change who you are and be true. Because they chose you for something that may be so essential you don't even recognize why they chose you. And then you change or you boast and it just kills everything. Pisces rank me a 4, 5, or 6 out of 10. I'm not crying about it because I know it's a vision they had that's very particular in the way they feel about things. So I let them ride out with it. You cannot choose a Pisces. A Pisces choose you. It's in their element. They see something they like. You can't describe it. You can't predict it. You just got to accept it and love that essence of what they like. Maybe they'll tell you, maybe they won't. Don't date Pisces Mars if you're not ready to just be you and be truthful to yourself. If you indecisive, if you don't identify yourself, because they identified you how they feel you are, you change that up, that could be a love or hate. Just definitely don't chase no Pisces because you're not going to get her. That's just what the reality is. And for Pisces Mars, I have to say, I do not know, that's one of the minimums. I don't know how to have sex with a Pisces Mars. Do Geminis find Pisces difficult? My ex said he couldn't figure me out. If he's a Gemini, he can't figure you out. Hell yeah, you're difficult. Hell yeah, you're difficult. No joke around. If a Gemini or Aquarius cannot figure you out, you are very difficult. But why? Is it a part of your personality? Or are you playing tough? That's a question you gotta ask yourself. I can't put that down for you. But which one is it? Because if a Gemini can't figure you out or Aquarius can't figure you out, you are difficult. Maybe you like that though. Maybe you like it. But yes, you are very difficult. Pisces is similar to the word particular. Both P's, and you're very particular about what you like. And everybody don't get it, even though you think it's simple. I'm only difficult because you agree with it. I need to have security. How much do you want me and need me? That sounds simple with what you saying, but it's not simple to everybody else. I'm pretty sure that your communication is different than what you're writing. I'm just saying. Anybody else got any opinions about this sex? I say if I know your natal chart, I know how to make you orgasm, women. Because I'm only for women. If I know your Mars, definitely. I know how to sex you very well. But I feel like with the Virgo moon, I have a responsibility not to manipulate women with sex. And I won't boast about it. Because it's not something I'm bragging about. It's just one element of the natal chart. It's some women I can't have sex with. I can guarantee that I'm that guy. Pisces Mars is one of them. I give it to you. Pisces Mars I can't guarantee. They're very particular about what they like, and it's more deep in their mindset than their physicality. So, anybody got anything to say about it besides my friend, Talia? Because I'm finna really break this down to you. And I'll tell you if your sign is a sign personally I can sex with no problem to know. Would you say hell no for me, Blueberry? Explain that to me. Because I think people slipping on the fact that spirituality and mental come before the physical. It does. It does. You get in a woman's head or a man's head, or the spirituality, it happens before the physical. If you think you just got 12-inch, 9-inch, whatever preference y'all women desire, and think that's going to just do you because it's a physical element, it's more to it than that. I'm not saying that's all, but it's more to it than that. And if you don't recognize that, you're slipping. You're slipping. And I know, but it's not my job to convince you nothing. Live how you want to live. But I know what I know. And I've tried this before. And it worked. Because I have a Gemini Mars. My job is to figure out how the hell to make you feel good and not feel good and figure out if I like it or not. That's a Gemini Mars. A woman told me before, I'm a manipulative person. I feel you on that. I am a very manipulative. But now I'm all the wrong race. I just need to know what I'm getting into before you can take advantage of me. I feel you. What are your top 3 and your Venus? First, I want to say you have to check out my Venus video. I did a breakdown of my Venus videos. It's called My Venus. I did a whole tournament of them. It's trickery. It's trick. I don't think I got accurate because knowing myself now, I know that my Gemini Mars made a lot of decisions for my Venus when my Venus should have spoke out. I have an Aries Venus, and I'm a Taurus Sun, and I'm a Gemini Mars, and I'm a Virgo Moon, Aries Mercury, which means a lot. So, I always said Leo Venus is my favorite Venus. It's the queen. But I'm starting to think that maybe Sagittarius is, because Sagittarius complements my Gemini Mars and my Aries Venus at the same time. Leo doesn't do that. Leo is my number 1 for my Aries Venus. So it's different. Now I know for a fact, I can't explain exactly why Aquarius Venus just make me just she's my weakness in the bedroom. She don't have to do nothing. She don't have to have no nothing. She always had that good. And she's my weakness. And for some reason, in the bedroom, I don't last long with that person. Aquarius Venus just made me just, woo. It's a nice day. Because my Gemini Mars is my lust factor. Men lust in their Mars. They love in their Venus. Women the opposite. There's something that y'all need to know as subscribers or people who are studying astrology. Men lust in their Mars as their sexual zone, and women lust in their Venus. Women are from Venus, men are from Mars, the best way to remember it. And Aquarius activates my Mars, and my Aries likes it too. I don't know why my Aries likes Aquarius energy. Maybe the chase, the big bad wolf versus the Little Red Riding Hood. But I know Aquarius is something that always activates my Mars. I can't get past it. Gloria said I can't make an orgasm off a chart. I already know the real. I ain't got to prove it. I know what it is. I also know manipulation too. You know the truth. Just being honest. I can look a girl in the face and say, you know the truth. And Miss Blueberry, you know I can make you orgasm. You'll blame it on my physicality and maybe the attraction. But I know your chart. And your chart, Taurus Mars is not one of my compatibilities, but I know how to sex them. And I'm just saying, not being arrogant, I know how to sex you, and it would not be an issue. Boom. I don't care how you take it. I don't care how it is. There's some raw ugly-ish today, and it is what it is. Don't underestimate my Gemini Mars. It's my job to figure out people. This is what I do. Geminis are a little freaky, and so are Taurians, because I have a Taurus moon. Okay. My mama got a Taurus moon too. I don't know. Let me take that back. Maybe women's emotions dictate their freakiness. I don't really hold that accountable. I always say look into your Mars and your Venus. When women's Mars are activated, that activates their orgasms faster. The Venus is an initial impact, but it takes more work. So for instance, if I were to meet an Aries Venus, I have an Aries Venus myself. I know that the initialness of it would attract her, but to really take her heart out of her soul, like Mortal Kombat, like come here, I gotta hit that Mars. A girl with Aries Mars, I would, your brains out. Done with it. I'm saying this shit. I don't care if we don't get no money. If you have an Aries Mars, Leo Mars, I would take your soul out in the bedroom. Easily. It's not like I conquered it. It's more or less like we conquer each other, because I'm gonna enjoy it too. But if you have a fire Mars, your ass is mine. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna regret this shit. But I'm telling you right now. You have a fire Mars, your ass is mine. Hands down. This is what I called my friend and told her, this is Zodiac mathematics. This is when all the stars and stuff get underlined and you go off the essence of your sign. You have a fire Mars. I have a fire Venus. When I smash you, your ass is grass. Just saying it. Just saying it. So come on, throw shots. Tell me what I can't do or what I can do. It's just a mind manipulating game to me. I know what I'm capable of. I've been down this road before. It's not the yellow brick road. If it is, I'm skipping down the shits. It is what it is. If you got fire Mars, your ass is mine. Who in the building right now? It's lit tonight. I might just start doing this. Don't care about the lighting. The words I'm spitting right now some real ish. Seriously. They get some comments besides Miss Tyler. What y'all think about what I just said right now? If you got a Mars and fire, your ass is grass. Just saying it straight up. Saying it straight up. It's some water placement in the Mars is cool. Some air I can deal with. But if you fire on Mars, your ass is grass in the bedroom. I'm bringing it. Because I got Aries Venus. Passions in it. Passion make you thicker. Passion make you thicker and harder. Saying. I know you like Venus and Virgo and man, because Venus or Virgo is married to me, and I ain't trying to be too biblical, but Pisces is Jesus. So like when Virgo see Pisces, which you have a Pisces Mars, when y'all love connect, a Virgo becomes very protective of his Pisces element, and Pisces like the fact that you're not judging it on what it thinks and feels, but you protecting it and welcoming it into a covenant of comfort. So I have a Virgo moon. The best moon sign for me is Pisces, because I feel protective over it. It helps when we argue and I leave. I feel like I can't leave you, and it helps me to always want to do good for you. And Pisces love that, because Pisces is powerful. But to have somebody who's human or a virgin or a purist see the things in that Pisces that it don't understand but still accept, that's one thing that makes Pisces feel comfortable. And that's why the opposites attract. Yes, boy lit. Boy lit. I'm lit right now, man. Anything y'all gotta ask me right now, I'm on it. I'm on one. Because I got to get rid of this whole, I got to get rid of a whole thing of Whitney before I drive, because I don't want to get in trouble. So I got this much left, and I'm toasted. Toasted like a one of the student strollers. I can't even say it right. What's the thing with the part time where you put the little cream on it and it always fit all the way through? You know the little thing where you open up the toasted strudlers. I can't say it right. My speech is off. Can y'all pronounce it and type it in for me? I can't put the cream on right. You know when they don't give you enough cream, you gotta put it on there, and it's better than part tarts. The part charts was garbage after that. Like, you recognize how garbage part chart was. Seriously. Seriously. It's sad only 6 people in the room right now, but they gonna watch this like, damn, I should have been in live. This live is lit. Any question y'all gotta ask me, I'm willing to ask, because I'm off that Whitney lit. For real. Gotta kill this. I got this much stuff. Anything need to be asked. And follow me on Rise X Nova. Like my pictures. It's not that you like me. It's not that you want to be with me. It's just support, man. Just support your boy. And I appreciate that. They gonna hate they missed this. Miss Tali in the building. She gonna get a lot of jewels and gems out there. Any question y'all gotta ask me, it ain't gonna be a long podcast. Any question y'all gotta ask me, I'll tell you. We're talking about smashing right now. We're talking about oh, why does my ex Leo, Sun, Gemini, Moon, Venus, and Virgo still want have sex with me and bring up memories and sends me pics, but he has another girl? Hey, because it's bigger than sex. You think it's all about sex, but the thing about that Virgo, Venus, and that Pisces, Mars, that's 2 love placements. So he feels like you'd be better with him, and in his heart, he feel like you would be. I don't know y'all situation, but no matter who you with, when y'all have that connection, he always going to feel like you'll be better with him. So you gotta ask yourself, is that true or not? Like I say, Virgo are protective of Pisces, they're the opposites, and he will always reminisce about you doing better. Now, I'll be honest with you, it's kind of crazy, but if he knew you were doing great without him and better without him, he'd probably let you go. But in his heart, in his conscience, he feel like the person you with now or the person you ain't with is not better than the situation with him. He may have looked at some things that he did that he don't approve of, and he want to make it better. I'm not saying you should be with him, but that's the initial response. I have a Virgo moon. Everything I do, fuckery in my Aries Venus, fuckery in my Gemini Mars. My Virgo moon sit back and say, hey, don't hurt her. You are better for her. Be in her life. All those type of redundance, and it's all drawn to the Virgo and the Pisces connection. We're not meant to understand them, but we're meant to protect them. The Virgin is meant to protect the Pisces. And it's a connection where sometimes the Pisces get over on people. Not saying you are, but sometimes Pisces know that Virgo will always be there and act stupid. Not saying you're doing that, but a lot of Pisces will take advantage of it. Some won't. But Virgos are connected to Pisces. Like every opposite are connected with each other. Outside of Sagittarius and Gemini. So he feel a regret. But I'm not saying it's a great position. What is other placements will play a factor in it. What does he rule by will play a factor in it. And just that Pisces placement will leave an unlasting regret if he hurts you in the end of the day. What's up, Brain in the building? Yeah, I man, even with my Pisces moon I stayed with for 4 years, I still think about, is she doing good? I don't want to see her doing harm, even if she with somebody else. It's deep. It's the natal chart. It's the natal chart, y'all. Like, get out of physicality. It's deeper. Virgo just got to protect Pisces. That's their job. And Pisces feel protected around Virgo, even when the shit don't work. So if you date somebody, just make sure they better than the old buddy, and let's make sure that he knows that you safe and you all right. That will make him be able to move on faster. Not dictated about how fast you want it to be, but maybe faster. All right, understand and enjoy. I knocked 5 lights out. A negative soul that last night in the restaurant. Wow, I enjoy it. Wow. Yeah. I've had a lot of subscribers ask me about Pisces, and y'all are one of the most confused signs out of the whole book. But Pisces is supposed to choose you. You're supposed to choose a Pisces, and it's not for you to understand why they love you. It's just for you to continue the path of why they chose you. It's a difficult element. I've never had sex with a Pisces sun. I respect that. I've had a relationship with a Pisces moon. I've been with her forever. 4 years, long relationship. It's just not a placement for people to know why. It may be better for naive people to not know why. When Pisces choose you, which you have a Pisces Mars, so when you're in love, you're in Pisces mode, you know why you choose that person. A lot of people may tell you not to choose that person, but you know why. I got a Cancer rising in Pisces moon. We ain't talking about that today, Miss DeLon, Miss Kirkland. We're talking about Mars and Venus. We're talking about sex. I'm just playing with you. Welcome to the channel. Imagine someone sitting quiet, people start staring, talking about just because their higher vibration came to know my anger could take little and shift tornadoes that could freeze everybody. Thank you, A's. People should respect each other. I agree. But we have animalistic tendencies, because I don't see people as people. I see people as these spirits. These spirits that is in us. And some of them are elevated and conquered and controlled, and some of them are not. And that's what we got to be reality of. It takes time to acknowledge and know what you are to conquer these spirits. It's funny because a lot of people want to be spokesmen or leaders and are not into astrology. I get you. They really don't know why. They just know what's happening. Some people can just know why it's happening and correct it. But a lot of people are not built like that. You're not built like that to know why I can sex you and rock your world. But you don't know your natal chart. So you don't know why you feeling the way you are, and now you're going crazy and you think it's some type of physical presence or physical thing I did to you. Because I'm 6'5", I'm light skinned. I look decent. And it's deeper than that. I know, but do you know? And it's not no fuckery. This is truth. I know why you like me, but you don't know why. So don't study astrology. It's the devil to know why you like me. But even Jesus said, follow the stars, and then you'll know when I'm coming back. So I go off of that. The more knowledge I know, it's not for me to use it against people, but for me to elevate my game or my mindset and help people, guide people. And that's why I'm here for it. And I don't care what society or social media says. At the end of the day, we are human, we all bleed. So you will fall victim or conqueror to your natal chart. Because there's things I'm working with right now, I know they're there and I have an issue with. So if you don't know they're there, you super slipping, girl. You slipping on some soap. In a bikini. With no knee pads or shoulder pads on. So when you fall, you're going to break some ish. In the kitchen. This is real talk. Vigilantes always literal. Of course, one negative, I become a ghost to them. But someone needs encouragement and strength. I play a lot of feeds. I could harden or warm up, depends on the person or situation you put me in. I feel you on that. But attack me or put down your opinion. 31B people in the building. Let me know what you want to talk. We talking about sex, or we talking about natal charts, man. We're like, how does all bond? Because you think it's all a physical thing. I know more than what I know, but it's not my job to convince people. We in the podcast and we family, so I'll tell you some jewels here and there. But you live how you want to live and do what that you want to do. And it is what it is. And I'm not being evil or mean. It's just real. I'm not going to force you to see how I see things. I'm definitely not going to prove you to know what I know. But if I know your Mars and you're compatible with me, I know how to smash. I know how you enjoy it. I know how to seduce you. I know all these things about the sex game if your natal chart is a compatible venture. It don't even gotta be a compatible situation, but a venture, somewhere I can put my mind and my body into, that what activates the natal chart. So play all you want. You wonder why this dude got a big woo, and he can't please you. You wonder why this dude got a little woo, and he please you, and you don't think it's the natal chart. Keep thinking about materialistic stuff. This is a spiritual game. Either you like it, love it, hate it, but it's not going to change the rules. It is what it is. And I challenge anybody to tell me different. This is all a spiritual thing, especially with women whose biggest consumption is the moon, the womb, Mother Earth, what lies in their intestines, the stomach, or whatever. This big. And I ain't trying to say I'm the expert. I can't tell another man. Well, I probably could, but I'm not. It's not my job to preach people how to have sex. But to tell you I don't know, I'd be lying to y'all. That's one thing I ain't gonna do right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not that drunk to lie. I got a little bit left. I got to kill all this. I'm sickening. But Miss Francesca, I already said her name wrong, but I call her Miss Cap because I know who she is. She stands for that. But tonight, we're talking about, I know your natal chart, I know how to have sex with you. How you feel about that? If I know what your natal chart is built of, inbox me on IG. Y'all got my private lines. I know how to satisfy a woman. Call me wrong, call me suicidal, call me crazy, call me shallow, call me a dog, rough, ragged, rigged, rat, whatever. I'm telling you right now, if I know your natal chart, I know how to have sex with you. I'm dropping jewels that most people wouldn't tell you. They want to tell you about the stars and about income that may not happen unless you put yourself in the situation to happen. They want to tell you about hips and damn right. Sit at the bench and wait for this guy to come by, and you sit here and wait forever. You get cold on and you end up shitting yourself. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be real with you. So how do you satisfy a Capricorn Venus? I would personally, with my placements, try to satisfy a Capricorn Venus. I know what the Capricorn Venus likes. They like a man who has a plan, has stability, has a route, have a distinguished vision, and very capable of criticism and understanding. They like something they can touch. Capricorn Venus women like something they can touch and understand. They want to micromanage, but they have to do it to a sense where they're not controlling or alpha-like woman, which is troublesome with Capricorns. They want to control, but they can't because it's demasculate men. So they got to pull back a little bit, but still be themselves. So there's a little division in that. But to flip it, I would try my best to activate their Mars. Capricorn Mars in the other instance. I feel like with Capricorn Mars, if I'd done everything I needed to do as a man, physically equipped to deal with the things that she wanted in the bedroom, it'd be easy. No offense, it'd be an easy thing. Capricorns are easily pleased once everything outside of the bedroom is taken care of. They look at you like you a low life, or are you a man? They look if Capricorn look at you like you a man, you handle your business, you got up and went to work, you did everything according to plan, that would alone sexually appease them. And I don't want to sound like I'm a jackal or whatever, but a lot of things start before you get in the bedroom with Capricorn. They look at you like you're a low life and you're a lynch, then it's gonna be hard to come back from that. It's gonna be really hard to sexually please that person. I don't care if you're 12 inches, 9 inches, whatever the girl prefer. When they know you freaking slept on the couch to play video games all day long, it don't matter what you say to them. because ground signs are all about show me, shut up and show me that Capricorns would not. Man, I think a dude with a 3-inch will be better off pleasing a woman who go to work on time, do what he's supposed to do, and just so happen to be 3 inches long. He would do better. Not saying he would do great, but he would do better than somebody who just porn star ready, popped all these pills, ain't got a job, ain't got no vision or ambition, and just suck. Just my opinion. Capricorn is tricky with me. The sun signs match, but when it comes to Mars and Venus, it's different. What do you think about Sagittarius Venus? I love Sagittarius Venus. Sagittarius Venus is one of my favorite Venuses. It complements my Aries and my Gemini Mars. I love Sagittarius Venus will be a woman that looks like a Sagittarius from a distance, without any love or passion involved into it. Little to none moon involved into it. A lot of Mercury, but definitely seeing the Sagittarius from a distance is gorgeous, sexy, appealing. I love the Sagittarius essence. I just hope that the Mars may be slightly different. Even though I would see myself fall in love with Sagittarius Mars, I just don't trust it having a Gemini Mars. Geminis and Sagittarius are friends, lovers, and enemies and nemesis. Just to have that much control over my Mars would make me play the chess game with her a little bit until I trust her. If I trust her and love her, it'd be different. But I just don't know the freedom that Sagittarius wants would be enough for me to provide. And even though I am a Gemini Mars, so I give them their space, you just don't know sometimes. I know they have so much more power over me than I would with them. My Mars and Aries, I would smash the hell out you. You would not stand a chance. Sorry. Sex would be lit. You would not stand a chance. You would have multiple orgasms. I'm just being real. I'm not talking ish. Aries Mars is no, in the bedroom it'd be over with. If I like you, you'll know it. My passion, you will feel it. It's nothing I would say. And I'm not being arrogant, even though I'm off this Whitney. I'm being honest. Aries Mars has no chance in the bedroom of faking not liking it. If it was faking and not liking it, we would never have sex. If we have sex, it's gonna be lit. Never in the world I've ever dated or had sex with a fire sign, especially Aries. I have Aries Venus. That it would not be multiple orgasms, hands down. You probably orgasm more than I come. No offense. It's just gonna happen. It's just real like that. I'm just being honest. It's not even effort. It just is what it is. Just being real. Take it how you want. What about Mars and Aquarius? Oh, woo. So I'm scared of Mars and Aquarius. Sex supposed to be on point. I have Gemini Mars. I'm equipped to deal with Aquarius Mars supposedly. But we're not talking about supposedly. We're talking about the real. I have a weakness for Aquarius energy. But I'd never picture Aquarius being in love. I always picture them in the Venus. So in the Venus, I bust fast. With a Venus Aquarius woman, oh my goodness, I ain't trying to hold everything in, and I'm a weak person to her. She effortlessly can make me just go, woo, it's done. I don't like it, but I do like it. It's still something I got to understand and get to the T. But in the Mars, I don't know if I'll be that much affected by it. I'm not saying I won't or will. I just don't know. Aquatic energy is very unique as Pisces is. It's above Gemini. So Gemini can try to understand aquatic energy, but Aquatic will always have the advantage over Gemini over. For real, I cannot manipulate what I want Aquarius body to do. I just hope they like what I'm giving them. I just hope you like it, because I know I'm going to like it if you got Aquarius energy. So I hope that tells you what you need to know. But I'm not above Aquarius. Aquarius is actually a little above me in sex. You teach me things, you show me things, and that's where I got to give you with that. But if I do hit that spot, you ain't going to deny it. Because Aquarius don't need it and don't have to have it, but sometimes you want that ish. You love that ish, you know that man know how to give you it. So you're going to take it. And I think Gemini is a good candidate, but it's not a promise that I can fulfill Aquarius. Aquarius and Pisces are two signs that I'm not guaranteed to sexually please. I want to, but y'all please the shit out of me. Aquarius please me to death. Oh my goodness. It's not fun. My Gemini side don't like the fact that y'all can please me and not get pleased sometimes. I've had a Aquarius say, that's it? And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I'll be honest. I gotta say that straight up. They hold the key to get me all fast and not getting off. And it's embarrassing, but I'm being real. We talking about natal charts. Let's read some of the comments. Did you already do Leo Mars or Aries Venus? No. We be making money, but is it so that we become givers? Either it could fix people or move away from feeling insecure. Dope. Okay, so I've told y'all already, if y'all have not heard the podcast, Leo Mars is a sex trap. Thirst trap. Sorry, not sex trap. Thirst trap. Leo Mars is a thirst trap. So I'm gonna tell you a little fairy tale, but it's reality to it. I'm not gonna be on long. So Leo went to the planet Mars, which is ruled by Aries and Scorpio to a sense. And Leo asked Scorpio, how you got that thing you got going on? And Scorpio said, what, stinging people? And Leo said, I don't want to sting people. I don't want to hurt people. I don't want all that. I'm talking about that allure you got, Scorpio. And Scorpio said, ooh, you like that, don't you? And then Mars, Scorpio taught Leo the allure. So a lot of the most nerdiest, unattractive physically people who got Leo Mars are sexually attractive, especially to fire signs, but to all signs. So the initial of that is that having the Aries Venus, not only I feel like sex would be good, but it's a mind manipulation, which I'm ruled by Mercury, so it's a bonus. A lot of Leo Mars give me the essence that sex will be incredible. I would be shocked if sex with a Leo Mars would not be incredible. Leo Venus is tricky. Now, I gave Leo Venus the crown of being the queen of all my Venus. That I must have been a little bit mistaken, not a lot mistaken, because my Gemini Mars and my Aries Venus like what you are without me around. It's a perception of you, which is the mental and the communication thing, which is Mercury. So I like the way you act when I'm not around. So Leo Venus is very attractive. But the only problem with that is, what is your Mars? Because your Mars is not the same as your Venus, it could be some problems. I've seen girls who have Leo Venus I am attracted to from a distance. When we get the relationship, oh my goodness, Libra Mars, which I love, but it's not the same as the Leo Venus. and it causes conflict in chemistry. Like I call it Zodiac mathematics. I think you're going to act the way you act when I'm not around you. So this becomes a situation where I want you to act like you don't like me for me to be attracted to you, because I like that Leo Venus. If you have a Leo Mars and Leo Venus, it changes the game. If you have a Mars that I like and a Leo Venus, it upgrades the game. But a lot of women who have different Mars and they Venus, when they have Leo Venus, we have initial attraction. When we get together, we're not happy if our Mars is not, your Mars is not complementary to my Venus. That Mars is how you love, ladies and gentlemen. Women, when you love somebody, you are fueled by your moon, but you act on your Mars. Your Venus is just your everyday actions. I never got this until I understand astrology to an extra extent. Your Venus is how you act when you don't give a damn. You just being yourself, and your Mars is activated once you in love. So that's where the issue comes. And men are the opposite. Men act in their Mars, and their Venus is how they act when they're in love. So you gotta generate them things. Interesting. Let's talk about Taurus and Mars now. Okay, the funny thing about it is, like, so Taurus and Mars is how you love. So a lot of Taurus and Mars love me. Not saying you one of the people, but a lot of Taurus and Mars women are like in love with me without anything, because I have a Taurus sun. They see the sun. They're not deep in spirituality. Most of them are not. They think they are, but they're not. But if you're not deep in spirituality, a lot of times you'll fall for people's sun. A lot of people say, I don't date Scorpios, I don't date Virgos. You're not deep spiritually enough to say that. You only come deep when you understand the Mars and Venus and the Mercury and what you're ruled by, and the moon and the depths of that person. Because the sun in Scorpio can be so many different elements, so many different ways. But if you don't understand the natal chart, you think they're all the same, and they're not. I had to learn it the hard way. I'm trying to stop y'all from learning it the hard way. When you go, some of y'all older than me and younger than me, don't go through the stupidness of thinking that some sign is what everything is. I am a Taurus sun. I love Taurus to death. You will see Taurus when you see me, but I am not that person when I love you. And I'm not even that person when I lust you or even have sex with you. I'm even not that person when I communicate with you. I communicate with you like an Aries do. I love you like an Aries do. When I'm not around you, I act like a Gemini do. When I don't know you, I act like a Gemini do. When I'm mad or I'm defending myself, or I'm not sure, I act like a Gemini do. My moon, my heart, and my emotions, I act like a Virgo do. You only heard Taurus one time. But if you keep thinking Taurus, a lot of people don't know I'm not compatible with Taurus Venus, Taurus Mars, for real. Initially, Taurus Mars like me because they think I'm my sun, but I'm not. I'm more Venus in Aries and Gemini Mars. So you say you got Sagittarius Mars. Alright, okay. I like Sagittarius Mars. Like I said, I'm just a little protective of myself. I feel like in love with Sagittarius Mars. I don't trust them. I don't trust y'all. Be honest. Let me some. I don't trust y'all Sagittarius Mars in love. My Gemini will protect me at all costs. So I'll put you to tests and elements and figure out if you really love me. And sometimes I'll lose that battle because Sagittarius is so equipped to deal with my bullshit chess game. Hope I don't lose no monetization on that. But y'all are adept to deal with it. But I will play my games to figure out if you really do love me. It's scary with Sagittarius Mars. It's scary with Sagittarius period, but definitely in the Mars. It's the best Mars for me because my Aries and Gemini both love you. But I'm vulnerable to you more than you're vulnerable with me. I don't like the fact you have more control in a relationship when it comes to love than I do, even as a female. And I will fight to not love you until I can find a comfortness in you, because Sagittarius don't want to say, I'm not a cheater, I'm not a liar. But we know for a fact You can go on a trip, a vacation, and forget all about me if I'm not embedded in your heart. We know for a fact that you can find something else you're interested in that had nothing at all to do with love, and it could X me out if I've not been doing my job. And that's scary as shit, and I'm not going to take a chance on Sagittarius, Mercury, or Venus without knowing that it's more that you're sacrificing than that. I won't have sex to my hardest one. Ace, do you have intuition power? I don't know. Mom's told me at first she didn't want me doing astrology because she started first with evil, but her being Scorpio, her looking deep in my heart, and she realized that I'm here for a reason. A lot of people thought Noah was evil. A lot of people thought Moses was evil. But it's like my intention not to manipulate y'all in an evil way, but for y'all to see all the circumstances and make your own decision. If y'all make your own decision, then I feel like I did my job. I'm not here to make y'all make the right decision or wrong decisions. I'm here just to show y'all the different gates, and y'all walk through the doors y'all want to. Like, y'all say I'm an asshole, fuck it. I don't care. I mean, I care a little bit if I know you, but I'm here to show you what you probably didn't see or didn't recognize at the beginning, and do what the hell you want to do. Like, I'm not trying to force you to live my life, but when you come on the podcast, especially when I'm speaking on some spiritual stuff tonight, do what you want to do. But I don't have to smash you to show you I know how to smash you. I'm beyond that. I'm beyond that. I'm be honest. I'm just elevated to a level where I ain't got to prove stuff to people. But I know what I know, and I stand by it until you prove me wrong. And damn sure if you prove me wrong, you're going to have to come with some fences, some walls, some guns, some grenades. But if I know your Mars and your Moon, I say you're compatible and I know how to smash you, I know it. I know how to have sex with you. I don't glorify it. I'm not even putting underlines on it. But I'm letting you know I know, and it is what it is. So I'm just real right now. Like, I'm being honest. So accurate. Unfortunately, I thought I'd never cheat until I did. Very eye-opening and a huge regret. And a lot of Sagittarius placement people say they don't cheat. I'm not judging, but I just know the game. And like Avon said in The Wire, the game is the game. I would never feel like I have a Sagittarius until I'm beyond ownership of Sagittarius. Is one of the placements that you just gotta know you got. Aquarius is one of them too. Gemini is one of them too. But don't predict that you know what you know until you absolutely certain of it. They have so much power, and with power comes respect and responsibility. And some of them take it and some of them don't. Sagittarius is not bad, but it's powerful. Gemini is powerful. I have to control my manipulation sometimes. Manipulation ain't always bad, but still I got to control it. Knowing about things that I don't concern me is my pleasure. Knowing about things that do concern me is my pleasure. Knowing it's a head-boggling issue with me. Sometimes I don't want to know what I know. Sometimes I just want to shut up and not act dumb. But my Virgo moon says that's not right. It's right for you to tell people and communicate with people. And some people call you crazy and controlling. And it's like I could went out without telling anybody nothing. So it's crazy. I appreciate vision. Thank you. I'm very loyal. To build my empire, heart can be broken many times, but friends for life, we can build for life. And believer, respectfully, culturally, appreciation, but protects me, and I can see world through my work. What's your definition of love? One person once wrote me a poem one time, and they said love is loving somebody so much that you put it before what you love. I thought that was pretty dope. For me to tell you what love is not in my manner, and I can't do it. But loving somebody so much that it matters to you more than what you love, it's a strong statement. A lot of people say they're in love with somebody, and then when they date somebody else who's doing better for them, who's in a better situation, and she's happy or he's happy, we get mad about that. But the truth or the analogy of loving somebody so much that you love them even when you're not in your situation, how many of y'all really love the fact that they're happy? That's something hard to deal with. Imagine somebody leaving you for somebody who's better. I mean, I think putting people first is exactly what I said, but I wouldn't put it as in the category of first, second, or third. It's just putting their love above yours. It's hard to see somebody who you want to be with be happy and be successful with somebody else, and you ain't got nobody. I've done that. I've sacrificed that with somebody that I just want them to be happy, and it's coming from the heart. That's love. I love that woman that I don't care if she with me or not. Just be happy and be better. If he can do better than I can, that's where you need to be at. And a lot of people can't not stomach that. And we get blinded to say, oh, he can't stomach that. You know he want me. It's a lie. It's a lie. Because the greatest love ever is sacrifice. The greatest love ever is saying, I put your happiness, joy, and peace above what I feel from a selfish point of view. And we'll say I'll do it, but we won't do it. Be real, you ain't gonna do that, Ish. A girl or man you love and you finally find that person, you ain't gonna do that. I've done it before. It sucks. But when I sit down at night and I pray, I know that I really did love that person. My Aquarius for 4 years, when she was happy, I winked just to see a couple posts to make sure she was doing good. I never responded. I never just wanted to be selfish and put it in my own perspective. That's why I don't get why people say I love you so much. If you can't be with me, you can't be with nobody else, and they kill people, because that's not love to the extent they think it is. They're more lust. They're more selfishness. Love is when that person do good whether or not you happy or not. It's a real ish. Agree. I've done that too. I love him. He didn't want to give each other. Appreciate that donation. That we need it as long as his girlfriend keeps happy, safe, after good. That's strong. It's hard to do that. Appreciate the donation. It was a distant relationship, other nationality, but the gift, his legacy, and now I think my life is going for humanity. My heart is broke many times, but career humans, I love being a warrior. Love ain't easy, man. Let's get them lights up, y'all. Love ain't easy, man. Like the thing about love is, like, I'm not trying to force people in my religion, but when Jesus died, like, his love was getting people to pierce the skin against the cross. We can say all we want to say about who we believe in, who we don't. I'm not critiquing that or telling people wrong or right. That's not my job to do that. I'm not in that place to do that. But I can tell you, how many of y'all can leave a man or woman and say this woman or man is better for you than I am, than what I can provide for you? Go on. A lot of us can't do that. Especially, no offense, water signs cannot allow that to happen. It hurts too bad. I'm not trying to say you less than if you can't do it, but love is you are better without me. And it hurts. And I'm speaking from the heart when I say that. Cold Exactly, I was selfish and did not want to see him with anyone else, but I thought about it. I would hate for someone else to control me or tell me to trap me or unfiltering relationship. I just know I'll be loyal. Uh, I don't even think loyal is great. It's great. Loyalty is great, but loyalty I don't think equates to love to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think loyalty equates to love. Because loyalty is great, and I appreciate loyalty, but I don't think it equates to love. Love is it's unconditional. It's supposed to be unconditional. Loyalty is conditional to me. And I know you feel detached from the world. I ain't drinking no more. I'm gonna throw this in the trash. I'm done. I am already tipsy. I used to be selfish too. It took me a few years to realize to let it go. If it was real, he'll come back. You will be together. And I agree and disagree. I think that it can be real and y'all not be together. Sometimes that the cards don't fit for y'all to be together. I hate when women are not with me, exes, and they hate me. I don't see why. If I produce so much fruits of labor or love and loyalty to you, and I genuinely found something better, I don't feel like that should be something that makes you hate me. But sometimes we can't sit in the mirror and realize that we let something that was good for us go. Sometimes we don't even realize what's good for us until it's gone. And that manipulates the mindset of if it was really love or is it a waste of time. It's a lot of things like that boggle our mind. I'm gonna tell y'all something right quick. I did something real stupid tonight, y'all. Y'all wanna know what it is? I did something real crazy, but I feel like I needed to do. Let me see what the message is. Appreciate it. Ace, everyone has a different opinion. Loyalty is a blessing. I do believe it's a blessing. Okay, I'll tell you, I feel detached from the world. Loyalty is great, but it don't mean it's the greatest aspect. You can hate somebody and be loyal. Am I wrong or right? You can love somebody and be loyal. Am I wrong or right? You can love somebody and be loyal. Am I wrong or right? But love don't have too many different ventures. Love is love. Love is love, man. Love is just on another level. I do appreciate loyalty. I love loyalty to a T. But you can hate somebody and be loyal. You can. You can love somebody and be loyal. You can be financially binded with somebody and be loyal. You loyal because they pay you or something. But love is not attached to those things. Love is something so sacred, so pure that you cannot put in the same aspect. I'm not making the rules to say what it is. But loyalty can be attached to a lot of things. It's great. It's a great aspect. When a woman says she's loyal, is great, but that don't mean that she loves me. It can lead to love, but it's not the definition of love to me. Okay, I'm back. I was pulling in the headphones. Yeah, just saying. So I did something stupid. I was in my Gemini Mars and I was tipsy. I'm not perfect. There was two things I was gonna do today, and I know y'all gonna let me a bag. I don't care. I was text 10 random girls that either been around in my Instagram or liked me or we never had sex, but show interest in me, and I was supposed to randomly text them, do you want to have sex? Or are you in love with me, or I'm in love with you? Just see your responses. I know it's wrong. I got Gemini Mars. I'm not perfect. But I just want to see a response. Part of the reason was that these women have been hinting that they like me. I wanted to know, what if I said this, what would you react to? And I also want to know, would I care? I'm a Gemini Mars. I want to know if you would care. So they would tell me, no, I don't want to have sex with you. It wouldn't hurt my feelings. They say, yeah, I want to have sex with you. It wouldn't make me say, oh, let me go on. But it's just a Gemini Mars thing. But are you rich or not? But I did that. So how y'all feel about that? I had some people say manipulative, it's conniving. And I had some people say it's a social experiment, put it into principle. And I had some people say, you need to know the truth. So how y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about me texting somebody randomly that have been always following me, always supporting me? We had some attraction, maybe we flirted here and there, and asking, do you want to have sex with me? Or asking, I like you, what's up? What's good? How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that? I just want to know. Gemini Mars, I ain't saying it's a bad guy, but how y'all feel about that? Do I stand up the truth? I'm financially independent. Last night I showed others my higher self, putting spiritual braids, teaching video first on my laptop and then music creation to fix. How y'all feel about me doing that? I have modeling pictures out. I look like crap right now, I ain't gonna lie. I'm truck driving, I'm doing what I gotta do. I don't have a professional barber. I do wish all y'all would follow me on Rise X and Over. IG, like my pictures is not to show me that you like me or you lust me, but just supporting me, because it does matter to me about my opinion. I do look at my art as my modeling, not no side stuff. It just is what it is. But how y'all feel about that? I need y'all to know that I did that social experiment tonight. I got a couple of texts I haven't read yet. I have one said they just sent a laughing face. So I guess they thought I was joking. Maybe that's what I perceived of them by how I acted toward them. I'm the jealous type. I don't like to chase either. But if I had feelings for you, I say like you. I tell you my intentions. But I would hope you weren't talking about to other females. Why you wouldn't hope they'll, I'd only tell you I liked you if you said it first. So the question is, do y'all think that's micromanagement? For you to only want somebody to say something first or do something first? Because I do think it's the micromanagement. It's a ground thing. I'm not totally sure, but I think she got Capricorn Venus. I think with me, I hate micromanagement. If you like me, say it, feel it, show it, because it may not be another opportunity to do that. Same for me. I'm not trying to put you to a rule I don't live by myself, but that's an Aries Venus thing. That's not the law of the land. But a lot of times we miss out on people because we try to dictate or try to conserve what we think should be done and how it should be done. I was telling a friend that. She kind of agreed and disagreed. She's a lawyer, so we went back and forth about it. But I think a lot of times when it comes to finding that the one person in your whole life, we don't control the narrative of how. We don't even control the narrative of if. But when we try to control the narrative of how, sometimes we lose out on the narrative of if. Because it's not in our place to dictate if, or even how, or even when, or what. What sometimes we can dictate. That's easy. But that's just my opinion. Let me read some of these. No, I believe old-fashioned courting. Because look, when I tell you a guy I like him, I feel so rejected. I feel so stupid. Don't control or change others for love, accept them the way they are. I agree. Work with gift at times. Can anyone tell what they are discussing? We were talking about sex at first. About I feel like I can have sex and please a woman, knowing the natal chart, but we kind of ventured off of that, talking about other placements and things that have to do with sex, but relationships too. They got deeper, so you can feel free to anything about sex, natal chart, or why we are the way we are due to our natal chart, and not so much as the physical realm. Just throw a roller ball in there, and I try to do my best to add it to the conversation. Can anyone tell? My mom's always told me women never chase, but I don't know if it's true or not. A's I block shallow energy here. Peace of mind important. Your mama can't tell you your story. I hate to say that. Her job is not to tell you your story. Her job is to raise you, to prepare you for your story, your journey, to give you all the knowledge and information that she can possibly give you, to prepare you and get you ready for your journey, for any obstacles to come. But she's not here to tell you your story, because your story is way different than hers 9 times out of 10, and may throw some loops she ain't even dealt with. I hate when the older people say, I didn't deal with everything in your life. No, you haven't, because you don't have the natal chart I have, and you have not experienced life I have. I experienced life. You don't see things the way I see things. You got to speak this when you're spiritual. You got to speak this thing from a spiritual point of view. You don't see things or feel things how I feel it. I feel things like an Aries do. I act like a Gemini do. I have emotions like a Virgo do. You do not have my placements. I don't care if you raised me, fed me, wipe my ass. You will never, ever, 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 ever go through life like I have. When you start understanding that, you'll be more spiritually connected. We are all individual for a reason. God has blessed us with certain placements, certain elements about us. And when you start to acknowledge those elements, only then will you recognize the currency of it. Stop comparing yourself to social media people. They don't know you. They don't have the same placements as you. They may do the same exact things, but 9 times out of 10 for different reasons and different reactions and different emotions. So when you start to look into yourself and say, look, this is why I do what I do. This astrology point of view is right, but not quite. But I'll circle this, and I'll circle this. I'll listen to Ace. He's right about this, maybe wrong about this. But since he's right about this, I'll listen for this information, this, and this. I'm learning myself. Only then would you realize that your path is not dictated by your parents. Maybe that man you're supposed to be with, you're supposed to come up to him and say, my name is. Not saying I want to have sex with you, I want to marry you, I love you, or don't you see me, I'm attracted to you, but maybe my name is. But because you talk to not say nothing, to sit in that chair and wait for that man to see you, your soulmate, your twin flame, or whatever you desire to be with, may not see you because you did not do what you were supposed to do, because you thought that what your mama taught you was supposed to be done, and they're not correct. Some things don't happen because you didn't do what you're supposed to do. And that's why I disagree with Cleo and all these people read your palms, say you're going to be a millionaire, because it's something you have to do still to make it come. So I'd rather not know and do it naturally than know it and overdo it or underdo it. Just saying. This is my opinion. Look into who you are as a person, because maybe the characteristics that you display is not going to attract the man to tell you, hey, I want to be with you. It may be just, hey, you want to go bowling, or maybe it may just be a look. But do you identify what is being shown to you or not? Because you can miss out on a lot of things that's not verbally expressed. I'm tipsy. I'm on point. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't trying to brag. But it's signs showing you, look, woman, I am him. And you are not looking at that because you're waiting for, can I take you on a date? All right, Mr. Bravo. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen all the time. And I'm not trying to throw shade on the sunlight. But sometimes it takes you just saying, my name is, and that starts the whole currency. So a lot of women are single waiting for that man to just sweep them off their feet. Not saying you're that type of woman, but it's always not, it's not always in the cards for it to fall like you wanted to do. Do a deeper understanding of what's the signs and start to captivate your path of what you need to do. No man, no woman wants to chase no man. I get you that. I understand. I'm not advocating that. But at some point, you may have to do something that's outside of what your mama or your cousin or your teacher or anybody else told you to do to get your life, not just your soul, your life into another dimension of success. And you may be in the weirdest place you've never been before. You may be a vegetarian and be at a meat swab or slaughterhouse and meet that man in your life. It's just God works in mysterious ways, so you just don't know. But if you keep saying, no, it's going to be this way. If you keep demanding it, you're not God, so you don't demand nothing. You're going to lose out on a lot of things in life trying to make it what you want it to be, like it's some type of fairy tale or Disney movie. I hope that sometimes it happened like a Disney movie, but hoping is not factual. I don't want to move with a woman. I don't have a house. I live in an apartment. I may have to move with a woman. I may have to have a woman who got kids. I didn't want a woman with kids, but I'm 39. Most of the women who are attractive with my age got kids. Am I going to give up my blessings for that? No. I don't want to do it, but what I want may not be what I need sometimes, and to be a higher vibration and understand that God got better for me. I have to let go of these things that don't mean nothing. Because if I love that woman, I love her kids, what does it matter that my seeds brought through her womb versus love? And that's where we mess up at. Trying to micromanage how it's going to happen, because this how it happened on this TV show. This how my mama taught me how to do it. This may be one person to make you happy, and you missed out on because he didn't come up and say hi to you at first. I'm being honest. And I hate this, saying it. I hate it. Sometimes women, you got to say, boom, my name is, what's up? You got just too much pollution in the air to not be that way. You got too many distractions. It's a different game now. It's not old school. So you can't say, oh, I'm old school. You're not old school because it's not old school no more. It's a new school. Social media wasn't back then. So you got to adapt to being something else. Otherwise, somebody who did adapt is going to get your blessings. Then you say, what's meant for me is meant for you. No. What meant for you was to do what you was told to do, but you decided not to because your mama, your teacher, your principal told you not to do it. Now you withhold yourself from blessings because, oh, this guy, Kevin Samuel or somebody else told me not to do this. What would you sacrifice to be happy? What's the risk of having prosperity? Is there a limit to it or not? I'm just saying, this is my opinion. I'm not book smarts like this. I give them credit for that and give them compliments. I'm not politically smart like said, but when it comes to spirituality and the ish, I call it the ish because people don't want to dig into that. People hate the ish. They want everything written out for them. That's why I dive deep in, and it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed that the story, Cinderella story, going to happen for you. It may happen, but what are your chances of you living long for the rest of your life, wondering what if, to prove that right? Or are you willing to take a chance on making it happen? Because I've heard stories, and even though they're fairy tales, if a frog turned into a prince, it may be the little significant symbol that you may look at something that's ugly, that's really beautiful. You may look at something that's not conventional. Ground signs, love conventional. Love that. Words. I'm a Gemini Mars, so it's not that to me. But it's great. And we pass it up because don't look right, don't feel right. Mama told me don't pick this out. Fairy tale book I read last week said man should do this, woman should do this. What are modern women now? What are modern men now? We miss out on a lot of things, man. I feel like, what is it worth it to you to play your games? Because it's games. It's a game that we play to try to manipulate the situation. I know because I'm built on that. I'm a Gemini Mars. I can take all the blame for it. I manipulate all day long. I have good intention for good people, but I know in my worst day, I'm trying to figure out who want to have sex with me for a reason, not to have sex with them. That's manipulation. I know I don't condone it, but I did it. So, to end this podcast, not trying to tell you how to live your life, but sometimes you got to look outside the box. And if it feel right, go for it. If it feel right, go for it. At least you'll know. The worst thing in the world is to date somebody who ain't that person and you don't know. And you thinking like, what if I woulda? That's the worst feel. What if I woulda? Because this dude treat me like garbage. Or this woman treat me like garbage. So many times I wonder if I wouldn't have cared about my financial status, just moved in with old girl. I don't want to move in with a woman, but if I would just did it, because I felt like she really did love me, and maybe I would have lost a lot, but maybe I would have gained a lot. Like, that's the Russian roulette we play sometimes. I can't nobody can micromanage love. Stop trying. The guy of your dreams may not make six figures. The guy of your dreams may not be this person that you see in the magazine, but you know when you know, and why are we judging this? And then sitting here refusing everything God gives us as gifts and saying somebody God gonna bless me with down the line, and God looking at you like, I sent you six people and you just ignored them because you wanted your way. So the question I got for y'all is, are y'all doing it your way or his way? Because your way may be what your mama tell you to do, but his way may be something totally different. And I'm speaking from the heart. It's hard to find somebody who connect with you. And don't let nobody tell you that there's a million of them out there, because it's not. It's not even two probably out there. It's not even two people out there like that. And they're telling you there's a million people out there like that. You'll find enough. Find who you like or you feel like what you like. Go get that. Go get that, girl. I hear you, girl. I can't tell you if that's a good situation with the Cancer. But like I say, I can't read y'all's situation. Like I'm not y'all. But to ignore like it's not nothing and you think it's something, How long you been thinking about it? You been thinking about it long enough to text it. So it must mean something to you. And I can't tell you it's not gonna lead to a disaster hole or not. But how much is it to you to invest and know and not know? Some people just knowing is the most curious thing in the world for them. And some people are fine not knowing. Just going off the principle of micromanagement. So I think that's the end of my pod, man. Appreciate the donations. I want to go on more live with y'all. This been holding it down pretty good. He do a good show, and I want y'all to support him and stuff. When I do come on, it's from the heart. I was inspired to do this. I was talking about sex from the get-go, but it's deeper. Y'all have expressed that to me, and I do agree with that. But from the heart, I just feel like stop trying to dictate what God got for you. Whoever God you serve, is no debate with me. With everything that leads you, whatever energy that you get from the earth or the universe, follow that. But know that everything you do may not be on your time and in your situation. Protect yourself at all costs. But everything you may do or say may not be on your time and essence. Don't let nobody dictate your life, because even your mom, who loves you to probably beyond what I could ever understand, don't know your path. They just supposed to teach you your knowledge and how to feel, and here and there, and breed you to be ready for the earth. But the spirituality of you should be something that should be evolving within you. That's something not for the surface for everybody else. Just saying. I'm just saying right now. Well, follow me on IG and like my pictures and give me support. This your boy King Ace Nova Slave. Nova Chronicles. Peace.